The Artists' Workshop is a program for people in the Syracuse community, all of whom have some kind of special need. Working with this program are students from the drama department. And the purpose of the group is for all these people to come together to create theatre.
In 1992, I was a student here at SU. It was at that time that I had the idea for the Young Actors Theatre Workshop, which is, of course, no longer really able to be called the Young Actors Workshop because now you guys are adults.
I want to go to jail.
People growing up do not have enough exposure to disability to the point where they would see disability as normal. Clearly that's changing, but somewhat slowly. I think this kind of program jumpstarts that for them.
The drama students love it because they're encouraged to just have fun with their work.
This has made me enjoy acting more, and it's made me appreciate that I get to do this every day. It changed my life forever.
We want to have a place that we can be ourselves and just to be who we are and be proud of who you are as well.
What I really enjoy is just coming on Monday nights and just being able to let loose and be around the facilitators and the other actors and just getting to know everybody.
You don't need to treat any of these actors differently. Like, I talk to them just the same as I talk to my friends. Like, you can be sarcastic with them, you can make jokes with them, they get it.
I'm not their therapist or their doctor, you know, that has to tell them what to do. I'm their friend and their peer as far as learning about acting and learning how to let that out. You know, I'm at the same place they are.
There needs to be that two-way street, that kind of giving back and reciprocating, this kind of mutual relationship.
I'm 22 years old now, and most of the actors are in their 30s and 40s, so they have so much more life experience than I do.
We usually watch a lot of their shows since they're in plays all the time, and they invite us all the time, so I think I learn more from watching them, so it goes both ways.
I'm sure he ain't here. Get out of here.
This is something that I never want to end. And I don't think it ever will end because it's too much fun for us and for them. And the performances that we put on for the community, everyone just takes so much joy in seeing people who are perceived as less intelligent put on something so beautiful.
Art is the purest form of expression. And all of us need to have that voice, that way of expressing ourselves.
People with disabilities have often been left out of the arts and really been thought not to have a creative impulses. We find that's just the opposite.
And this is probably one of the only places in their lives where they're not being criticized, where they're allowed to be who they are, where they're not seen for their label. They find themselves, they find their voice.
To see the progression of how they've changed over the past 4 years is unbelievable. Some of them couldn't even look at you, they would just be looking down the whole time, and now they're just smiling and up and ready to go.
Some of them can't walk, you know, they're on walkers and things, and then they throw away the walker and they start dancing, or they come out with poetry like I cannot believe.
I was a teapot one time, and now I'm really part of a bride, so yeah, I think I'm stepping up a little.
I think it's made me a better person, it's made me smarter, and said, okay, maybe one of these days I could move to New York and maybe like put my own show together.
This needs to spread. I think this needs to spread to different colleges, different groups. I think it can really help wherever it is.
My dream would be to have every university have a group like this.
It inspires me to do more in my work at school so I can further this out in the real world.
It's critical to focus on inclusion because if you do, you're making a statement about including everybody, that everybody's in. That makes for a better world.
And we now understand, as Burton Blatt has said, each person has great value. And our world is a better place, more diverse, more interesting when all people are included.